A very warm welcome also from my side, and it's my pleasure to be here today with all of you. And let's get started. Our first speaker is Nika, joining from Canada today, and she will give us a glimpse into a day in the life at COP29.
Great, thanks Sigmund and Michelle. So hi everyone, my name is Nika. Next slide. So I'm currently located in Vancouver, Canada, but I live pretty much nomadically around the world. I describe myself as an Iranian Canadian activist, coach, and speaker that bridges plant-based, planet, and personal growth. And my role in the climate movement is running my organization, Youth Climate Save Canada. We amplify youth voices on food systems transformation as a climate solution. So we focus on plant-based diets. We also focus on food waste and other interventions in food systems to make a more sustainable world. And here are a few photos from my time at COP29 to just highlight some of what I was doing there. So the first photo is I hosted a fireside chat at the Action on Food Hub, and it was all about how we can move towards equitable, humane, and sustainable food systems with the CEO of World Animal Protection. The second photo is I presented on our projects in Canada focused on food waste and loss on a panel of youth solutions for food waste. And then the last photo is I used my background as a soul purpose and mindfulness coach to facilitate this lovely meditation for the full moon, along with journal prompts, dyads. And so I'm very passionate about bringing mental wellness and purpose and joy into our work. So next slide, please. We might also just want to remove this whiteboard. Let me see if I can. Okay, not sure how to remove that, but okay. So a day in the life at COP. So COP starts quite early in the morning, depending on when you might have meetings. So I attended COP with something called the Canadian Climate Action Network. So they gave me a badge, and with them, I was able to attend COP. So I would wake up early in the morning, make breakfast and lunch because yeah, it's always good to have your own food. I have more thoughts on that on LinkedIn, which you guys can read. But yeah, there is always a bus to the venue or a train, so I also took that. Then at 9 a.m. we had a Youngo morning debrief. So Youngo is the youth constituency of the UNFCCC, and able to connect with them first thing to see what young people are doing that day and where we can bring youth voices into the negotiations. Then at 10, I would have my Climate Action Network meeting for the Canadian Climate Action Network. And that's when we talked about what are the Canadian priorities going to be that day, and also how can we support actions and events that Canadians are doing. Then the rest of the day is basically panels, side events, press and media, and recurring projects and initiatives. So I had a few initiatives at this COP. I was managing a free food at COP document where we would give young people access to free food. I was also managing a greenwashing initiative at COP. So those were things that I would do on a daily basis. And then press and media as well throughout the day, again, to just amplify our voices. Then in the evenings, there would be evening receptions. Every day would take about an hour and a half just to post the content of the day, but it was always worth it because it's important to keep everyone back home updated on what we're doing, and then try to sleep by 10 so that I could wake up again in the morning. So yeah, that's basically a day at COP. So I'm going to wrap up my section, but if you'd like to connect with me, that QR code will also just go to my LinkedIn. So you can just take a quick photo of that or scan it so you can see that. Thank you.
Thank you, Nika. This was excellent. Next